Alright, hey guys, thank you so much for dropping by my channel. And today we're going to do a get ready with me. Okay, so I found my extra light. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I found my extra light for inside the house. I was cleaning out, so I found it. So we're using it today. Yeah, that one is the hold on. This one is the Hyper Tough, and it has like a thing. You could carry it with you, or you can stand it up. Okay, and there's one button that you push in the back. I think I got that at Walmart. There. Okay. I don't want it too bright, but I also have a ring light. You guys see what my ring light looks like. But it's too bright on my eyeballs, so I don't always use the ring light. Okay. So, you guys know we are trying to get rid of a lot of makeups that we have. So for today, we are using my LA Colors Face Primer Color Correcting Smoothing. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well and in good spirits. I know there's a lot of shenanigans going on out there, but you guys just need to avoid them. Okay. People don't understand, if the people are suffocating, everyone feels it. If the ordinary person or like the regular person is suffocating, everyone will feel it. It's just the way it works. That's just the way it works, you guys. So just keep y'all's peace, focus on your journey, do the right thing. And don't get involved in these shenanigans, not unless you guys are ready to face the consequences, so to speak. Because everyone is suffering and everyone's feeling it, everyone's understanding. They're all seeing it and they don't like it. You know, they don't like it at all. And there's really not a whole lot you could do about it, whether you like it or not, you know. It's just the way it works. Not to say anything bad about anyone. It's just the way people are. I mean, I don't even, where I work, it's just regular, and people bring their nonsense to where I work, and I'm like, dude, it's a grocery store. Yeah. Need to chill out. You know, people get distracted from everything else, that they take their frustrations towards other people, and it's especially people with mental issues. It's really difficult for them to distinguish between those things, and it becomes ugly. That's the problem. Especially with people with low frequencies. They'll just, you know, internalize everything, and they don't know how to fight the misinformation and things like that. So they take it as you guys are doing the right thing, but you're not. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Can't tell people what to do because they have their own agendas that they want to push. So there's that. They got their own agendas they want to push. So makes it even more difficult, especially for artists, you know. Artists just, they get inspiration from other people that are going through the similar situation. And that's one thing about art. Some people, they pick it up. Some people, they don't. So just keep you guys' peace. You know, make sure you guys' journey is together. You got your home. You got your food, shelter, and clothing. You got, you know, your bills are being paid. And don't create any more bills if you guys don't need it, you know. Because they're just going to keep raising everything up. So you guys just need to prioritize everything. Pretty much, you know. Prioritize your basic needs and everything. Because at the rate they're doing, it's crazy. So you guys need to protect your households, your families, and everything. You secure them if you guys are, you know, wanting to be in the loop of the matrix. Because, yeah, we all know how that goes. So for my concealer, I will be using... I don't really have a lot of brush for my concealer. I'll need to get a new brush for my concealer, actually. Because my other brushes that I washed, they're downstairs. So, yeah. Okay, so... yeah. Everyone is like... complaining, and I mean, if you're going to steal at a dollar store, that's pretty bad. It's either you got kleptomania or you're really that broke. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys. Or you're paying other people with tokens or non-denomination money thinking it's okay. What does that tell you? It means people are suffocating, they're broke, they're down and out, they have no luck, or whatever it is. They're going through stuff, and they're not going to all tell you all at the same breath, but... you know, by me telling you that people are doing that, you should already be aware that other people are doing that. And then they wonder why businesses close down or whatever. Because of stuff like that. You know? And you can't really point fingers like it's just one person's fault, because it's not. It's whoever's organizing all this, making it seem like it's cool to be doing this. It's not. Because like I said, not a lot of people have the brain power to comprehend what it is that's going on into them. It's too much. You guys are doing way too much. Just like you guys are wondering what I do. You guys, you know, judge me or judge other people for what they do. Oh, they're doing too much. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe so, but we don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I could use this to flatten this out. This brush. This brush is by Real Techniques. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see. Real Techniques. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find something that would fit what I'm trying to do without it having to be my foundation brush that I just used just now to put my foundation in. And yeah, that's basically where we're at right now, putting all the brushes that I'm currently using in my new brush bin. It's not my new brush bin. I've had this, but I didn't use it for a brush bin. I was using it for my makeup palettes. So now I'm using it for my the brushes that I'm currently using, like to do my makeup with. This week, at least this week, because I just washed them. On my days off, I wash my brushes, and then that's when I get them cleaned out. But I don't know what I did with my other brush, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, there it is. Sorry about that. Okay, I had to find this brush. This one is by It Cosmetics, this brush. And then this brush is by, I know it's all broken up. This one is by Lancome. I think, yeah. I don't know. You guys can see Lancome. This brush, my blush brush. Okay, but we're not going to use that. We're going to do the contouring, and we're going to use this brush, which is, I forgot what this was. Oh, this is my e.l.f. brush. But you guys know they break, right? So what I do is I just put tape or I glue them back together. And it works just fine. It just comes loose as you wash them, but that's okay. There's, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so we are going to contour with my Physicians Formula. Because like I said, the thing, it came out. Okay. So we are trying to use that up. I don't know. I might make a bin for it, like another container to put my bronzer in, like my jar, like my foundation jar. I might, if I can find another jar for my, yeah, I might. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if that... Okay. Okay, hopefully that'll work, but whatevs. Okay, so we're done with the bronzer. Now we are going to do my blush, and then we're going to be using my Estee Lauder Pure Color Blush in the shade Pure 11 Sensuous Rose Satin. It's kind of like a darker shade. Okay, so that's that. And then for my lips for today, we are going to wear Estee Lauder. I don't know which one. In the shade, it's a Pure Color Envy in the shade Intense Nude. This one. I know I told you guys, you know, they melt during summer months. So my makeup's gone. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. So you guys need to store your makeups in cool areas of your home, or make sure, you know, you got air, the fan, or you got AC, or you got a fridge. It's just, it depends where you guys hide your makeups, but I'm just letting you guys know what happened to mine. And the expensive makeups, you know, when it gets melted by the sun or the heat, it melts, it gets deformed. So you think to yourself, oh, just because they're expensive, you know, the chemicals, they won't melt. It won't. This expensive one will have the same reaction as the Dollar Tree one. If it melts, this too will melt. So I'm just saying, it's the same thing. It's not like it's not gonna get affected. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think you guys kind of pick up what I'm putting down. Okay. But you also guys know I have a bunch of these. And this one is in the shade Intense Nude. I don't know if you guys can see. See, it's hard to see, so I just I just don't bother with it. But anywho, that's for the lip. Now we'll do the eyebrow. My apple eyebrow pen. Or does it say apple? It does say apple. See it? It says apple. I don't know if you guys can see. See, it says apple. Wait. I don't know. It says apple. Okay. All right. So anyways. There. And then for my eyeshadow, I will be using the Pure Color Envy in the shade Fiery Saffron. And I'll be using my Real Techniques eyeshadow brush as well. Wait. Okay. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see back here. That's why I try not to do my eyeshadow too light or too dark. Because you guys know the more expensive makeup it is, the more pigmented they are. So you guys don't really have to do, like, stack it like a whole bunch. And I just usually, if it's like a quad, the makeup, I just get color from that quad or from that set if I can. But if I want to add like a different color to it that's not on the on the on the quad, then I just add the other color to it, or I just apply my fingertips to them. Because like I said, it depends on the quad that you're using, you know. Sometimes they come in 6, sometimes in 5s or in 4s, you know, like these. And like I said, the Dollar Tree, they have a whole lot of palettes and little sets that you guys can purchase. It's just, like I said, I have way too much makeup, you guys, already for myself. And like I said, I've also given away a lot, so I'm trying to get other people to, you know, if they're interested with makeup, to do the same thing, because they like to see people, real people use their products, not just influencers. Okay, I hope you guys know that. They like regular people using their products, so they know to make them, or, you know, who likes them and what's wrong with them and who don't like them. Now for my eyeliner for today, we are going to use my LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in the shade Foxy. I got this from the Dollar Tree as well. And yep, you guys can see it's new. When the tip is always new, you guys could just swatch it on your skin, and then it'll flatten out that sharp shape to it, so when it lands on your eyelids or your face or what have you, you would have kind of dulled it out. And then you guys could use it, you know, on yourselves. Like the lighter color, I usually try to put under my eyelid, like in the bottom. You guys see that? Like, I put it on the bottom. Okay. But you could also put it inside your lid if that's what you want. But you guys know I have a mono lid and my eyelids are small. So I put it outside to make it look bigger. But you guys could do whatever you want to do. And then for my eyeliner, I'm going to use my Maybelline Hyper Easy. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, I hope you guys saw that one. Alright, so we use the Hyper Easy on the top lid and then the bottom lid, the LA Colors. Okay, so wait, that one's kind of shaping up differently. Tee. Okay, but we'll just kind of shake it. See, you guys hear the ball? You just shake it. So then whenever I go to use it again, next time, it's already, you know, kind of warmed up. Okay. And then I will be using something bright, like something glossy, because I feel like glossy today. Because that lipstick I just used wasn't really glossy. So I will try and see if I can find a glossy lip gloss. Okay, so for my kind of shine, we're going to add the Almay Goddess Gloss. I also have Estee Lauder Gloss. But you guys know, I know, I'm that type of person that just saves my real expensive ones or like real nice ones for really super special occasion. But since I already used my lipstick as the first one and I just wanted to kind of shine it up a bit, I want to use these as well because these are my drugstore makeups. And I have, yeah, you guys, I have like a bunch of my drugstore makeups still, you know, like from Ulta and stuff like that. They're all here in my bin. If you guys haven't seen my updated makeup collection, I should have them somewhere here. Or maybe when I do my makeup quick share, I quickly show you guys like a pan around of my makeup closet, like an update, what all's in here, what all I have. So yeah, that is that. And then we're going to finish off with, yeah, that's all I'm going to do for that one. With my powders. You guys know that it's a shade dark. It's darker than my foundation. So to tone it down, my foundation. There's a difference, but not a whole lot of difference. Like I told you guys, I don't really do, you know, like real crazy makeup. I just do like, you know, everyday simple makeup. Not, you know, like super bougie. Okay, so for our highlight for tonight, we are going to use the Milani Ridiculous Lights. I also got this from the Dollar Tree. I know it's kind of bluish. Lollapalooza is the color. It's 110 in the shade Lollapalooza. Okay, that's what we're using today. And it is pretty pigmented, y'all. I think I put too much on it, but yeah, it's still on my fingers and here. But yeah, we will kind of tone it down because yeah, it's a bit too much, but okay. I kind of toned it down a little bit. Okay. All right, you guys. So we are going to, those are the only brushes that I used. So I still have a whole bunch of clean brushes here that we could use for the future. Okay, and this bag says Kiss and Makeup. Kiss and Makeup. I wish the word will work that way, right? You just kiss and make up. And all will be well. Okay, now for the setting spray. We are going to use... Oh, my stuff's falling everywhere. We are going to use my Makeup Revolution Infinite again. And again, you guys can also refill your things with Dollar Tree stuff. Okay, you can find these at the Dollar Tree. If you guys are interested, they're like toning mists. They also sell them there. So if you guys don't look around, you guys will miss out. And just because, oh, only poor people shop there. Well, guess what? You know. If you've never been to one, you're missing out. Because that's the fun of it. You know, finding cool stuff in a place that you think, you know, just ordinary people shop in there. No, smart people shop at the Dollar Tree. If you don't know, now you know. Oops. Everyone that tries to look for bargains, don't make fun of them people. They know what they're doing. Trust. Trust. If you only buy from Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that, yeah, no. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. We love them, but not everyone can buy from them. Not at what they're asking for. Like the brush set that whatchamacallit? The brush set by Louis Vuitton is adorable, but geez, 1,000, what was that? 1,400 for 5 sets of brushes. That's a bit much. But just like the influencers say, those items, they're for a different, you know, category. So, but if you guys just want to splurge and you guys think that's worth the splurge, then go right ahead, you know. But like I tell you guys all the time, there's cheap and nice brushes at the dollar store, at the Dollar Tree. Okay, and you guys can find containers and make your own container. It doesn't have to be, you know, a Louis, a Louis. But like this brush set. But see, this could only fit a certain style of brush. Okay, you guys can put your own brushes in there. You see? Your own favorite brushes that you bought, you know, randomly somewhere. You know. And you can make your own if you guys don't have that. But I've had this container for a long time. But yeah. See? And it's just like anything. So you guys don't have to buy the Louis if you guys aren't into that. Okay? Because sometimes they do ask, you know, a whole lot for them. And it's, you know. But if you guys want to treat yourself and you feel like it's worth it, then go for it. You know, like I said, nobody working should be able to, you know, if you're working, nobody should be able to tell you how to spend your money. You should be able to spend it the way you want to, but, you know, you got to think sensibly and be sensible about it, you know. Because these people, they'll sell you anything for a real high price, and it's up to the consumer if they're gonna pay for it, or if they're willing to pay for the price they're asking. So anywho, that's it for that little chit chat that we had. And I don't know, it's kind of warm out, but it's it'll probably get chilly later on in the evening. Like, that's what the weather's been. And then sometimes it'll get chilly and then it'll warm back up. But like last year, this same time, I was able to go swimming. But this year, no. Because the weather's too cold for me. I mean, it's not too cold. It's just cold. And I don't like swimming in cold water. I try not to. Even though, you know, kind of wakes you up and all this stuff. And I just... To me, it's nicer if the water is a little bit warm, you know. But anyhow, yeah, I'll probably just put my hair up for today. And just maybe put it in a ponytail or what have you. I don't know yet. I'm not quite sure. But this is our look for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click my links for updates down below, or my links on my About Me page. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.